Social Disorganization Theory and Its Effect on Communities, a short film by Mary Virginia Holloman. The earliest model of social disorganization theory was coined by Emily Durkheim. Considered one of the founding fathers of modern sociology, he believed that a chaotic society produced crime. However, the theory of social disorganization that we know of today was coined by Clifford Shaw and Henry Mackay because of the Chicago School. The Chicago School was created as a result of the growing crime rate and delinquency in the urban Chicago area in the late 19th and early 20th century. With the need to understand the contributing factors, Shaw and Mackay defined social disorganization theory as a focus on the conditions within an urban environment that affects crime rates. A micro-level theory, social disorganization can be summed up in three factors: low socioeconomic status, ethnic heterogeneity, and residential mobility. These are three key terms to remember when thinking of this theory. Low socioeconomic status is more associated with African Americans than any other racial group. Defined by the American Psychological Association as income, the ability to obtain an education, financial security, and one's social class, it affects more than 39% of all African American children. The effects of social disorganization theory on the concentration of ethnic and racial minorities in poverty is staggering, especially when you take in consideration the mass incarceration of African American men and women. Known as what is considered the achievement gap, because of the high poverty rate in predominantly Black communities, it is difficult to establish positive social ties in organizations due to a lack of resources. This achievement gap leaves many without the most basic needs such as stability, food security, and access to education. In return, gangs develop as a sense of security and form of protection for many African American youth. Gangs are a byproduct of the lack of collective efficacy and informal social controls, defined as the function of the relationship between social structures and the individuals that live within it. Without the proper social controls, the well-being of an individual and neighborhood fails. For example, extracurricular activities such as athletic events and Big Brother Little Brother programs have been proven to not only prevent deviant or criminal behavior in minors, but in young adults as well. Even though social disorganization theory primarily focuses on urban communities such as Chicago, New York City, and the Bay Area, it can also be applied to rural small towns as well. Social disorganization theory also affects the way our police departments operate. Due to the social characteristics of the parties involved, such as the offender and the victim, the police may practice some discretion in the clearing of homicide cases. In fact, the clearance rate of all homicide cases from 1960 to 2012 has drastically decreased from 90% to 62%. In conclusion, social disorganization theory is a strong contender that crime is caused, and those who engage in deviant, delinquent, or criminal behavior are merely products of their environment and social surroundings.